So, good morning, Mayor.
Good morning, how are you?
Great. Thanks for coming out here to East Boston.
Oh, it's great to be here today.
Yeah. Hey, so we have some concerns here in East Boston about your suit regarding. I know you're not able to talk about all the issues there related to this suit, but there's some concerns right here in East Boston as far as this suit causing the license process to restart and potentially have the casino brought back here to East Boston for beer.
Yeah.
I mean, you can speak to that concern.
I think the people of East Boston already spoke about the casino. They voted against it. So I think if any potential, again, it's all hypothetical right now. As far as I know, the Wynn Group is moving forward their casino proposal in Everett. I'm working to make sure that the people of Charlestown have the same right that the people of East Boston had with the Mohegan Sun deal. I want them to be able to have the right to vote whether or not they want to propose casino in their backyard. Just like I felt it was important that the people of East Boston had a right to vote to decide whether or not they want a casino. So that's what this is all about.
So is there something that in that whole process where you could say, hey, you know what, this could solve this issue right here today?
And again, we have a lawsuit going, so we're going to see what happens with the lawsuit. If the people of Charlestown get a chance to vote on the proposal, I'd be happy. We've always stated that they're a host community, just like East Boston is a host community, and East Boston probably should have had a chance to vote on the second proposal. It happens. Unfortunately, it didn't. So I think that in the case of Charlestown, I want to make sure they have a chance to vote just like the people of East Boston did.
All right, and in regards to, obviously now, we obviously lost the bid for Boston 2024 the past couple of days. So now, obviously that had brought in a lot of issues to light as far as housing and transportation. So how do those issues remain at the forefront for Boston now that the Olympics is out?
They've been at the forefront before the Olympics even came into account with me. We put out a housing plan last October to create 53,000 units of new housing. So it's not, the Olympics didn't spark that or didn't really get that conversation going, but now what we can do is look back and see, is there an opportunity for us in Harbor Point to be able to build some housing to fall into that plan?
Yeah, as far as that's concerned, there's obviously been a lot of ideas that have been thrown out as far as Market Circle and some of the areas of the city.
Explore all that. We have Imagine Boston 2030, which is a plan that we put out there, a planning process for the entire city of Boston. So we're looking at that now, and why that circle will be incorporated in that conversation as parts of East Boston and all over the city. We're looking at the whole city as a whole, and what do people want to see in their city 15, 20, 30, 40 years from now.
Okay, and one last question. One issue that's affecting a lot of people here in East Boston is a big concern. Now we've had some meetings about it in terms of drug counseling, addiction services. Now, obviously, Gloucester has taken a new approach as far as basically treating the criminals more or less as patients in terms of getting recovery for them. Now, is the city evaluating a similar sort of approach?
Yeah, well, actually, what Gloucester did was allowed addicts coming off the street and go to the police station and be able to get into treatment or be assisted getting into treatment. We have some of that programs. We don't have it to our police department, but we have it with public health, and the state has it with the Department of Public Health Bureau of Substance Abuse Services. Really what it's about, the best information I give to people is educate your kids and get information out there, and if you think your kid has an issue, go to your local health center and try and get them into help. Don't try and cover it. Don't try and think it's going to be fixed, because it's not going to be fixed. This is not new. This has been going on for decades, and in the last, say, 10, 12 years, the heroin use is an epidemic, and pill use is an epidemic. So I would just tell people that read this or watch this, make sure that if you have a family member that's struggling, don't hide it. Talk about it and try and get them help. Reach out to the mayor's office. Reach out to there's some resources out there. Let us know.
Are there any specific programs that you're initiating on that front?
We're working
from the drug court aspect. Or
we do. We have the Bureau. We create our Office of Recovery Services. It's going to be actually August 1st. It starts, and we brought in a director of that office, and we're going to be getting information out to the people. So the City of Boston has put a lot of emphasis on creating a special office dealing with addiction.
Okay, great. I appreciate you coming out here this morning, Mark.
This is great.
All right, great. Thanks. Mayor Walsh, Paul Rogers, East Boston Open Discussion. Thank you.